was it? Day 141. Up there. Got a late start today. I normally turn my phone off at night to conserve the battery, and I'm running a little bit lower than normal. I got enough to get into Squalmy, but for some reason I never turned it on last night. So I just woke up naturally without the alarm. And normally I do that like 5:30ish, 20 after 5. I'm kind of waking up naturally. Here I didn't wake up till 10 after 6. So slept in a bit, felt good. Still got on the trail by about 10 to 7. So, maybe 20 minutes later, half hour later than normal. Not too bad. Last night was a beautiful night. It only got down to 65. So things are definitely warming up. We're a little bit lower elevation, but things are still warming up. They were getting hot yesterday afternoon, and it never really got cold last night. So it was a great night for sleeping. I had to, a good portion of the night, I had to get out and sleep on top of the sleeping bag, or else I got a little too warm. No condensation, so just a fantastic morning to wake up to. Today, we'll see how far we get. I'm 30 miles away from Squalmy. I was thinking about doing, 22 to 23, which would leave a real easy date into Squalmy tomorrow. But given the later start, and more importantly, the elevation, a lot of climbing today. And there's a couple big climbs around like the 21 mile mark. So I might just save those for tomorrow morning and only do 19 or 20 today. Then that'll leave me like 10 tomorrow, and I'll still get into town, in this Squalmy. I don't know if you really call it a town, but in this Squalmy early enough tomorrow. So we'll see how the day unfolds. All right, we'll see you down the trail. Okay, I'm halfway up the second big climb of the morning. Got a lot of climbing today, but beautiful day. Came to a clearing for a nice panorama. And yep, you guessed it. It's our old friend Mount Rainier still looming over us. Probably seeing her probably all the way to the border, I'm guessing. So big, but beautiful forest here. It's a steep uphill. It's 8 o'clock. I'm sweating a lot. It only got down to 65 last night, so I think it's supposed to get up to like 85 today. It's a little bit warm for backpacking, but we'll get through it. I'd rather it be 85 and hot than cold and rainy. So I'll take that any day of the week in Washington. All right, see you up the trail. I'm walking on the trail and see 5 or 6 people here in the bushes picking huckleberries. They got like gallon jugs strapped over their shoulders, and they're serious about this. So I'm not a real big huckleberry fan, but I figure I'd try a few. And I'll tell you, these are much better than what I had in Oregon. I mean, I don't know if it's because these are more ripe or what, but these are tasty. Ones I was eating in Oregon were a little bit more tart, and they had seeds. These don't have any seeds. These are almost like blueberries. I'll probably hang out here all day. These bushes are just loaded. So nice, fat, and juicy. So much better than the ones in Oregon. So maybe we're just a little bit too early in Oregon. I don't know. Okay, so this whole area is just teeming with huckleberries, and these things are awesome. The ones in Oregon, they're all tart and kind of hard. They must not have been ripe yet, but these don't have seeds. They're more like blueberries, but a little bit darker. And other hikers are just filling Ziploc bags and Gatorade bottles full of them. Yet there's a bunch of, I don't know, there's like a dozen. I don't know where they're from. You got backpacks and gallon jugs, and they're just going to town. But the whole hillside is full of them. So this is huckleberry heaven right here. Along both sides of the trail and all these hills, all these are just huckleberry bushes. just teeming with huckleberries. Just past the section, all kinds of people out there. Holiday weekend, you know, they were loading up backpacks with huckleberries. They're just out here all day picking them. We're gonna make some jam or something, but they're having a blast and they're tasty. They're everywhere you look for miles. Besides huckleberry, there's mushrooms lining the trail. I have no idea if these things are edible or not, but look at this thing. That's my foot. That mushroom is, yeah, almost as big as my foot. It's got to be 8 inches in diameter. Been seeing them all along the trail. Usually they're kind of torn up when they're right along the trail, but it's a monster mushroom right there. We're going to try a little twist for lunch today. So we got our standard tortilla, and then the patented peanut butter and Nutella mix. So Sandra got it just right here. Spread that all over the tortilla. Normally I put some crunchies on top. You know, some goldfish or Cheez-Its or Fritos or something. Today I'm going to try something a little different. You might have guessed what's going to happen here, but check this out. I got hold the camera here. Filled up a water bottle with shit. Great. So just as I'm filming with my new lunch, a bee decides to crawl right on top of the Nutella and get stuck. So I had to get him out of there because he's not one of the essential ingredients. But they're all around. So, all right, I got the Nutella, and now I got, you know, a water bottle full of huckleberries. Look at this. It's gonna be a huckleberry, peanut butter and huckleberry Nutella sandwich. Oh yeah, we're gonna load them up. Look at all this. Whew. Get a few more out there. Oh, not getting better than that. Well, all right. Probably don't need the leaves. You can probably get those out. I don't need the stems. Get a few more stems out. There's a nice size stem. Man, that bee is just crawling back for more. He's like, I didn't kill him. I got him on my Nutella, but he's covered in Nutella. And then crawling around the dirt. He's all covered in dirt too now. So, but that's his problem. He shouldn't have flown into my Nutella. All right, look at this. Doesn't that look good? I'm going to try it without crunchies first, and I might add some crunchies, see what happens. This is going to be like a peanut butter, Nutella, and huckleberry wrap. All right, we'll check it out. All right, yeah, I did. I had some goldfish to it. This is good. This is tasty. I can barely get it closed. Guess I need bigger tortillas or less huckleberries. Well, that's not going to do. But I think I found my new jam. You know, as long as I can find more huckleberries, this is a treat. All right, I'm gonna enjoy my huckleberry wrap here. This is best lunch on the trail so far.
We are part of the Hellcats from last year.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, there's our tramway.
Nice. I take
They
it
were
that
11.
These guys have briefed you on our.
Oh yeah,
crew.
yeah. And we're honestly so impressed because
Nice little trail magic stop. 2 guys that did the trail last year, so there were maybe a dozen of us stopped. They had beer and soda and donuts and fruit and chips and all kinds of stuff. So nice little stop. Two great guys. Great to be reliving the memories. So nice way to break up the afternoon a little bit. So just finished. That's like a 600 or 700 foot climb, and normally I'd be struggling a little bit with that. See, it's heating up in the afternoon. It's a warm one today, and I That's like a third or fourth climb. But after that trail magic, hanging out there and you know, having a donut and chips and banana and a couple sodas, that sugar rush just propelled me up that hill. Yeah, I'm breathing heavy, but man, I just put my head down and flew up past a couple other PCT hikers like they're almost standing still. So that's what trail magic, and it just puts you in a good mood. And you know, at this point, the trail's, you know, 80-90% mental, not the physical takes care of itself, but it's just all mental now. And trail magic definitely helps. So thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. There's no time blaze. You don't see these too often anymore, the black and white ones. This one's in real good condition. You know, only seen a handful of these the entire trail. That's how they used to mark the trail. This isn't good. Some little bird met his feet right here. Because all I see is a bunch of feathers. And yeah, it's a little bit of body parts. It's mainly just a bunch of feathers left, so somebody had lunch. Okay, here's my little tent spot by Mirror Lake, or I'm sorry, Twilight Lake. And it's kind of an unusual spot because you can see the lake. It's a small lake in the background, but all around here is like real soft, almost marshland all the way around here. And there's just this little island of hard dirt and about 5 pine trees, 5 or 6, maybe 7 pine trees in this marshland right off this lake. So I got my own little island here and my own little lake view. There's a nice little stream flowing into the lake, so I got some fresh water, and I'm gonna have the place myself because there's really not another spot to pitch a tent here. Okay, end of day 140. Today was a pretty relaxing day. Real warm night last night. Only got down to 65. When you think about it, it was like 4 or 5 days ago. It was down to like 28 degrees. So, you know, things are really warming up for end of September. It was a nice relaxing day. Took my time. I got a late start because I didn't have my my phone running or alarm. So, you know, I just kind of woke up naturally. Got a nice easy start. Stopped along the way, and today was Huckleberry heaven. They're just everywhere, and I just you know, I was eating them along the trail, and then I collected a bunch for my first lunch, and just had a great huckleberry and peanut butter and Nutella wrap. That was probably the best lunch I've had on the trail. And then we had some great trail magic in the afternoon. You know, 2 guys that hiked it last year, and they were really getting into it. You know, there were, I don't know, 15, 20 of us hikers there, and they were, you could tell they were just, you know, in their glory, living in the past, you know, reconnecting with hikers. So it was a good time. I only did 20 miles today. You know, I got down to this lake, Twilight Lake, and seemed like a great spot. The next lake up was like a mile up, but the next 2 miles is a steep climb. It's like, I don't know, a little over 1,000 feet in the next 2 miles. So I thought I'd save that for tomorrow. And it sounds like the next lake up, about a mile up, is real popular with the locals. So, you know, being a holiday weekend, probably be real crowded. And, you know, people are saying this is a better lake to stay at. So I got here, no one else around, so I claimed this little island for myself. And we'll spend the night here. I got 10 miles to get into Squamish Pass tomorrow, so I'll be there probably 11 or 12. Which is perfect. So I don't think they let you check in till like noon to the Washington Alpine Club. So looking forward to having a good day tomorrow. And today was just a nice, easy, I mean, I did 20 miles, but it was still like 4,000 feet climb. So it was a lot of climbing, but I felt good. You know, with everything that I ate, I was eating a lot between the trail magic and the huckleberries and everything else. I was strong today. I was just eating, gobbling up the climbs. You know, it feels good. So I guess that's about it. We'll see you tomorrow.